Namaste, yogis. My name is Lilavati, and I'm so happy to be practicing yoga with you today. And welcome to the Eldorado Mountain Yoga Ashram. So, today we are going to do yoga around the world. It's going to be so fun and so fantastic. But first, let's spend a few moments to connect to our breath. So, you can place your hands onto your heart, or maybe onto your belly, or maybe one on your heart and one on your belly. We're going to start by taking 3 soft, slow, mindful breaths. Taking a nice deep inhale and slow exhale through your mouth. Nice deep breath in and exhale. One more time, inhale. Great job, everybody. Now, did you know that you are connected to your breath all the time? Whether you remember it or you don't, your breath is always there. Your breath is like your best friend. You don't even have to remember to breathe or tell yourself to do it. It just naturally happens. How wonderful is that? So we're connected to our breath. And in yoga, we believe that we're also all connected. I'm connected to you. You're connected to your friends. You're connected to your mom and dad. We're all connected. We all have this bright white light inside of all of us. Whether we're here on our mats, whether we're traveling all around, we can come back to our breath, recognize our light, and connect to everybody that we encounter, everybody that we meet. So let's get started. Before we travel around the world today, we're going to have to warm up, I think, because a lot of transportations like trains and cars and everything like that needs to usually warm up a little bit before you can just go, right? So we're going to practice one sun salutation together. Let's all stand up. And this is going to be a call and response. So I'll do one motion and say a sentence, and then I'll wait and you can repeat it after me. We're just going to do this one time. So start in a nice strong mountain pose. Hands come to heart center. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Beautiful job. The sun, the sun. I salute the sun. I open my heart to everyone. The sun rises and the sun sets. And in my heart, the whole world rests. Again I rise, ready to live, happy to be here, and ready to give. The sun, the sun. I salute the sun. I open my heart to everyone. Great job, everybody. And now that we're all connected by doing that sun salutation, let's get started. So let's think about different ways we transport or use transportation in our life. So one that I can think of is an airplane. So let's all find airplane pose. We're going to have one leg long in front of us. Bring your arms out to a T. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale to take flight. This is so magical. You can envision tons of little houses or the ocean or anything beneath you that you're flying over. And maybe you're flying over unwanted emotions like fear or sadness. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale so they come back to standing. Great job. Let's switch sides. So standing tall on my opposite leg or my left leg. Bring your right toes behind you. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale to take flight. Maybe this time you wiggle your wings back and forth. Woo! Remembering to stay connected to your breath to help you balance. Another nice full inhale and exhale down. Great job. Now, another type of transportation, trains. So let's all come down to all fours, coming into a nice tabletop position. And I want you to table run back and forth on your mat, like you're starting your engine on a train. Ready, go. And back. And forward. And back. Maybe you take a nice deep breath in and let out a choo-choo. 3 more breaths. Great job, everybody. Amazing job being trains. Another source of transportation. Oh, of course, cars. Come back up to standing. Have any of you ever driven a car before? Maybe not yet, but today we're going to. So you can bring the feet together. Take a nice deep inhale, find length in your spine, and exhale to sit back into your chair or into your car seat. Reach out long, grab the steering wheel, and you can slowly turn the steering wheel back and forth. Maybe feel a nice stretch in your legs and the tops of your thighs. Whoa! Take a nice deep breath in. Great job. Inhale, come up to standing. Perfect. Now, my personal favorite type of transportation is paddleboarding. So we can all come down onto our knees, standing up nice and tall, and imagining we have a big paddle in our hand. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale to paddle. Inhale, take your paddle to the other side. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You can go as fast or as slow as you'd like. Noticing how it feels to twist your body when you're paddleboarding. And of course, you can always do this standing up too. When I get tired of paddleboarding, I like to stand on my knees. Awesome. Perfect. You can drop your paddle and come back up to standing. Now here, we're in Colorado. And another really popular thing to do in Colorado is skiing. So everybody step on one side of your mat and then sit low so you have a nice bend at your knees and pretend you have 2 ski poles. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale to jump to the other side. You can imagine you're shredding through the snow, going super fast down a mountain. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Awesome. Good job. Next, let's think. Well, there's some types of transportation that use animals, like horseback riding. So everyone can step your feet nice and wide and sit low into a squat. You can imagine you're on a horse or maybe a giant unicorn and slowly start to gallop. Good job. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back together. Ooh, another really fun thing that I love to do is surfing. So let's step one leg out long, the other foot behind us. So we're in a warrior 2 position. And once you're ready, you can bring your arms out to a T. Bring your gaze above your fingers, and you can pretend to surf. Oh, maybe you even make the hang loose sign as you go. Awesome! Slowly come back to stillness. The waves have calmed down. Straighten your front leg. Pivot your front toes to the long edge of the mat. And pivot your back toes towards the short edge of the mat. Arms come back to a T. Mind maybe finding your hang loose side and bend into your front leg. And slowly start to surf around again. Great job. Slowly come back to stillness. Hands onto your hips, straighten the front leg. Pivot the toes to the front and jump together. Great job. Now, let's all come to a seated position. My last form of transportation that I have for us to do today is boating. So we're going to lean back onto our tailbone, lift our toes, and pretend we have an oar in our hands. And we're going to row to one side and row to the other. Maybe you even sing the song, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, everybody. Give yourself a nice round of applause. Perfect. So let's get started on our adventure. So the first transportation that we're going to step into is a boat again. So assume boating position. Inhale to lift your toes. Grab your oar. And we are going to boat all the way to China. Now, yogis use a lot of imagination. So you can imagine you're going through big waves or small waves, dark blue or light blue waves. And then all of a sudden, we come up onto the shore of China. You can put your feet back down. And China is located in what continent? Asia. Great job. So one thing that China is known for is for their Great Wall. And a lot of people climb up the Great Wall and explore it. So first, we're going to get into a mountain climbing position. So let's plant our hands down, step back to a plank pose. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, bring one knee to your chest. Inhale to lengthen, then exhale, draw the other one in. And you can do this as fast or as slow as you'd like. Climbing up a mountain so we can see the Great Wall of China. Great job. Everyone place your knees down and sit back onto your heels. So now we've come up to the Great Wall of China. Let's come back forward, but lie onto one of your sides. Next, we are going to become the Great Wall. So ground down through your hands. You can stagger your feet so they're a little further apart, and then inhale to lift your hips and lift your arm. Take 2 big breaths. Great job, yogis. Slowly lower back down. And let's switch sides. Whoop. Again, you can stagger your feet so they're a little wider, they're not stacked on top. Ground down through your arms and inhale to lift up tall. 2 big breaths. Imagining yourself strong and stable, just like the Great Wall of China. And exhale to come down. Perfect. Bring your legs out in front of you and connect the soles of your feet together. Now, one of my favorite things about Asia is their incredible and fantastic food. So we're going to pretend like we have a giant bowl of soup in front of us. And if you think about Asian soups, this could be like an egg drop soup, a wonton soup, a miso soup, sweet and sour. There's a lot of possibilities, even ramen. And we're going to pick up a handful or a cupful of soup in our hands, take a nice deep belly breath in, and exhale to cool it off. Inhale and blow it and make it cool. One more time. Great job, everybody. So our next destination requires some swimming. So we are going to swim all the way from China to Costa Rica. So let's all lay on our bellies. Bring your arms out in front of you. We're going to inhale to lift our legs and lift our arms, and exhale to start to flutter and swim. And we have to swim quite a mighty distance to get to Costa Rica. And finally, you can envision yourself coming up to a beautiful sandy beach. And exhale, let go. Maybe soaking up the sun for a breath. And this is a great pose called alligator or crocodile pose. You can rest your forehead down to the tops of the backs of your hands and take 3 deep inhales. Feeling your belly press onto the earth and noticing a grounding sensation. One more inhale and exhale. Great job, everybody. We'll come up onto our hands, lift our hips up high to find a downward facing dog. Now, another really fun thing to see in Costa Rica are dolphins. So from down dog, we'll lower onto our forearms and clasp our hands together so it's almost like a fist. Take a nice deep inhale, and then exhale, shift your weight forward. Bring your dolphin nose past your fists. Inhale to lift your hips up high, and exhale to come forward. 2 more times. Imagining you're a dolphin jumping in the waves, splashing back and forth, and exhale. Great job. Inhale to lift your hips, release your knees down, and come to sitting back onto your heels. Now, where is Costa Rica located? It's not North America. It's not South America. Costa Rica is located in Central America, right in between the two. So next, we're going to paddleboard. Come into your paddleboard position, standing on your knees, grabbing your paddle, and slowly paddling into the water. We are going to paddle all the way to London. So now you can envision yourself coming up to some beautiful buildings, some beautiful architecture. And ready, freeze. Now, where is London located? Great job. London is located in Europe. London is known for a beautiful bridge. So we're going to come into a London bridge pose. We can start by lying on our back, planting the soles of our feet down. Hands reach towards the hips, and then maybe stepping your feet in a little closer to your body. Take a nice deep inhale, and exhale, let it all go. Now pushing into the earth with your feet, slowly lift your hips with your next in-breath. Becoming a strong and sturdy bridge. One more full inhale, and exhale to lower down. Perfect. Hug your knees in towards your chest, and slowly start to rock up and down. And we're going to make ourselves come all the way up into a toe squat. Great job. So here we are at the top of our mat in a toe squat. And I want you to try to balance. London and all of Europe is known for having really incredible tea. So we can have a platter out in front of us and a tiny little teacup. This is a balancing challenge. You're on the tips of your toes. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. And you can slowly start to sip your tea. Great job. Perfect. Can release our teacup down and come all the way up to standing. Next, we're going to horseback ride. So opening the feet wide apart again, sitting low into your squat, and slowly starting to gallop. The next place that we are coming up to involves giant pyramids. Does anyone take a guess? That's right, Egypt. And where is Egypt located? Egypt is located in Africa. Great job. So we'll start by coming into a Sphinx pose. We can plant our forearms down and then lengthening our legs behind us. And then lifting tall onto our elbows. Take 3 full breaths. You can envision yourself lying in warm sand, being proud and strong. Wonderful job. You can bring the hands under your shoulders and put yourself all the way back to a tabletop position, and then come to standing on your knees. Now, a type of transportation that they use in Egypt is riding camels. So we're going to come into camel pose. And in yoga, camel pose is called Ustrasana. Let's say that together. Ustrasana. Ustrasana. Great job. So we can tuck our back toes under. Hands can come onto our hips to start. I like to point my fingertips down, almost like I'm sliding them into back pockets. And then squeeze your elbows together. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale, slowly hinge back. If it's comfortable in your body, you can reach back for your heels, making a hump on a camel's back. Take 3 nice, deep breaths to open your heart. You can slowly bring your hands back to the small of your back and inhale to realign your hips over your knees. Great job. Next, we're going to go somewhere really cold, and we're going to need 2 types of transportation. So first, we'll start in a train, coming back to all fours, and slowly revving up your engine, walking forward, and then back. So making our way somewhere cold, and I'll give you a hint. We're heading north. We're going to have to cross a super cold ocean too. So now that we've gotten to the end of land, we're going to come back to standing. We're going to ice skate to our next destination. So we're going to hop to one leg and then come to the other side. Glide your foot and switch. Great job. Now we're going somewhere cold and north. Have you guys guessed where we're going? Great job. We're going to the North Pole. So we're going to become penguins. Let's open our feet nice and wide. Bring your fingertips underneath your armpits to make little wings. And then bend your knees. And I want you to slowly waddle to the top of your mat, envisioning that you have a giant penguin egg between your feet. Great job. Now slowly come back. Awesome. Now lengthen the legs, come back to center. Bring your hands to your heart. Now, it's super cold in the North Pole, so let's huddle and get really close. Take a nice deep inhale, and exhale, bend your knees, come down to a low squat. Maybe you can bring your legs a little further out in front of you. I want you to rub your hands together super fast. Start to create some heat. Warming up our bodies. Can you feel the warmth from the friction in your hands? Perfect. And now we're going to warm up our breath. And this breath is called the Ujjayi breath. So you can take your hand and place it right in front of your mouth. And we're going to try to fog up an imaginary mirror in front of us. So take a nice deep breath in and exhale to fog up the mirror through your mouth. Inhale. Last time. Now an extra yogi challenge is trying to do that breath with the mouth closed. Inhale. You may hear a slight restriction on the back of your throat, almost like a Darth Vader. Perfect. Now is that breath warming or cooling? Warming, ding, ding, ding. Great job. So our final destination, we are going to float to where yoga originated from. Let's all come onto our backs. Open your arms out wide. And first, lying in this cold North Pole water, we're going to have to find that Ujjayi breath. So continue to warm yourself up, fogging up that mirror. We're just gently floating on the tops of some waves. Lovely. Take 3 more soft, mindful breaths. Perfect. And all of a sudden, we've arrived at our next destination. Everybody can sit up. And all of a sudden, in front of you, you can see tigers and peacocks and even some monkeys. Does anyone have a guess of where we're at? Great job. We just landed in India. And India is where yoga was born. And how special is that? So first, we're going to find our tiger breath. So everyone can shift forward, sit onto your heels. Place the hands to the tops of your thighs. We're going to take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, slide down our legs, plant our tiger paws down, stick out our tongue and lift our gaze and breathe out. Great job. Inhale, slowly come back to center. And exhale, tiger's breath. Last time, inhale and exhale. Perfect. And for our balance challenge today, we're going to come into peacock pose. Now this is a challenging pose. I'm going to turn to the side to show you. So we're going to put our hands in front of us, but then turn our fingers down. So we're in an internal rotation in our body, almost like a reverse tabletop position. And then I'm going to bend deep into my elbows and use my arms as a shelf. Next, I'm going to keep my gaze out in front of me and open my knees a little bit wide. And as I lower my body onto my elbows, bending them deeply, I'm going to shift forward and then try to lift my toes into a peacock position. Great job. It's a pretty tricky pose, so you can try that a few times. Remembering to connect with your breath, that will really help you balance. Nice deep inhale. Exhale to lower. Lovely. Last time. Beautiful peacock tails. You can unwind your wrists and then give them a nice little shake. Great job. Everyone come back to standing, and I want you to spin around 3 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and big jump. And you're back in your home. So we traveled all around the world. We went to Asia, Central America, Europe, the North Pole, Africa, and then back to Asia for India. And now we're back in our homes, wherever that may be. Place your hands back onto your belly and take 3 big breaths. Reconnecting with that bright light in front of you, making friends with your breath, and reconnecting with everybody around the world. Beautiful. Now you can extend your legs long onto the mat and slowly lower yourself all the way to your back. Bringing your hands to your heart and closing your eyes. And now imagine yourself in your favorite place. If that's right where you are, if it's on the beach, if it's on the top of a mountain, if it's on a boat or on a train, breathe into your heart and find a nice smile on your face. Now for Shavasana, I'll be reading one of our mindful moment cards, and this is called Sharing Friendship. Take 3 soft, slow, mindful breaths. And now think of someone or something that makes you happy. Maybe it's a person you love, a special pet, or a special place. And imagine your feelings as golden rays of light in your heart. Breathe in and out and imagine sending the golden light to a friend who needs kindness. See your friend smiling. With your next out breath, send your golden light to someone you don't know very well. And see that person receive your light. Now breathe in and out and share your golden rays with someone you feel grumpy towards. And watch your kindness, your bright light, help that person. Finally, share your golden light with everyone in the world. Imagine everyone laughing together. Imagine everyone connected, mindful, and happy. Smile with that happy feeling and take 3 more soft, slow, mindful breaths before you open your eyes. And once you're ready, you can slowly wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes and come back to a seated position. We'll bring our hands to heart center. And our code word that we say at the end of a yoga class is namaste, which means the love and light inside of me honors and respects the love and light inside of you. All of us have this love and light inside. So take a nice deep breath in. Namaste. Thank you all so much for traveling the world with me today in yoga. I can't wait to see you next time. See you soon. Bye.